Hi, this is Tal, and we're playing as Daniel, and it's episode 2 of our walkthrough of Amnesia. Hey everyone, this is Tal, and we're back in Amnesia. So, to recap on last episode, basically, we found a letter from Daniel, which is us, we are Daniel, which we wrote before we drank a potion that has given us amnesia. So yes, we have forgotten everything, we don't know why we're here, but the letter that we left for ourselves... Oh, there's a spider web. Wow, that's so cool. The letter that we left for ourselves anticipated we would lose our memory, and we said to ourselves that we need to go to the inner sanctum and kill Alexander of Brennenburg. And lastly, that a living shadow is following us and we can only evade it. That's it. So, with that in mind, we know we can run now. A quick look around and see if we can actually find anything of use. Now, I kind of felt, to be critical, kind of felt like the last episode was a little slow. So, yeah, we didn't do anything wrong. We don't want to run around and actually just... Old archives, it won't budge. I don't want to run through and do like a turbo run, but at the same time I don't want it to be boring. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So down we go. I think this is the next step for us. And this is blocked as well. It is tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. Ah! Okay, it didn't work. Alright. Alright, we're just going to go now, slime. Ah! Alright, that didn't work either. Alright, so we'll just go back out. So obviously, it can't be torn. What about the old throw the rock at it trick? No, it doesn't work either. Can it be burnt? Can we burn it? No? Okay. Is there anything up here? No. Alright, let's go. So, I'll just have a quick look and see if there's any... Was that the door? Yeah. Okay, there's no clues here. It's sort of dark, so I'm sort of thinking, you know, like... I think somebody told me when we played Captured that this is a game that we'd really like, that it was a puzzle-style game. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, down here... Oh, look. Perhaps if there was a lever or a secret button or something in the laboratory. Let's do this. Here we go. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this, the young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Wow, okay. We hear children's laughter. Okay, we can creep. So we're creeping. Alright. Kind of feel like we had a vision, like maybe it was a memory coming through from our amnesia. Oh, that looks pretty wild. Some sort of fog or something coming through. Obviously we need to go through there, but what we'll do is we'll just have a poke around before we go in and see if there's anything like that we can interact with. Anything that we can take that we don't want to miss.
What is this place?
What is that? Those bugs? I can hear hissing. Okay. What's here? Okay. Boulders. Let's go. look like we can do that either. But what we can do is we can pick up this oil. There's definitely something going on here. Is there a... What is that? No. Okay. What was that? Just looks like... Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything there. Let's just light this up a little. Quick look around. Okay, so let's just light that. Don't know if I should be a little bit more frugal with the light, but I guess we'll find out, right? It's those bugs. Is there anything here on the shelf? No. Okay. Are there any spirits in here that would like to pass a message on? Oh, we've run out of oil. Oh, that's not cool. All those spirit jokes, that's what happens, isn't it? Always happens. Alright. We go downstairs. Oh. Thought there was someone looking around the corner. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Is that filling up? Is that filling up with water? Alright, well, whatever we've got to do here. The lack of a chimney to properly vent fumes from the most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Alright. I guess that's the wine cellar. And that's what all those odours coming up. Oh, 4 different chemicals are needed to continue. Okay, our first puzzle. Hooray! How much fun's this? Okay, so let's get chemicals, right? So this would be 1. We think. Alright, let's just see how we go. Whoa.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And 1 part aquaforce.
Okay, so we're having memories. We've taken a potion to forget. And now we're having little memories that are just seeping through the fog of our amnesia. Okay, so... Now, 1 more potion. And of course, we can't see it because we wasted all of our oil. And this one? Up a tinderbox. Always good in a dark game to have lots of tinderboxes. Is that... Did they actually break? Doesn't look like they do, so we just throw them all over there and have a look in the light. What do you reckon? Do that. There's some more here. Okay. I think that's that. There's none over here in these cupboards. There's another ladder. Oh, there's a chemistry pot. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay, well that's interesting. Can't interact with any of these. I hope I don't have to remember. Alright. See if there's anything hiding behind these boxes. It appears not. So let's go back over here. We'll have a look and see. Alright, so we've already got a purple one. So there's purple, there's green, is that orange? Four different chemicals are needed to continue. Alright, so I guess we've only got 3. So... you sort it out. No, 4. We still need 4. Okay. The 4 different chemicals are needed. Alright, let's see. Are these chemicals... Yeah. Are these chemicals? No. Alright, maybe we'll just proceed. Can we go down here? It said he put stuff down there to... Is there a drawer in the desk? Ah. What have we got here? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. We don't know who said this. We don't know who said this. Okay. Tinderbox. Well, I do like these controls. Unfortunately... Oh, there we go. We're going back in again. Yes. Is there something... was there something behind that? Not relevant, I think. Oh, what was that? What did I do? Oh, yeah, this. Alright, so let's have a quick look and see if there's any other objects we can interact with. And then we're going to say... quick look in here. What do we got there? Little tinderbox. Alright, well, what do you reckon, guys? Throwing things around here. Got a bit of a chest. What do we got there? More tinderbox. See something hiding in the corner. More tinderbox. That's all this game's about, just smashing things around. Pick everything up in the game and just throw it around. Alright, so it's a little bit dark, but... Oh, so that's the way we came. That's the way we came. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how to interact with this. Nothing breaks. Oh, there's some oil for our lantern. Maybe we'll be a little bit more... Oh, look at that! Oops. Now, if I go a little bit closer, I think maybe... Oh, we can kind of read it, but it's... 4 different chemicals. Radio. I think that's the same stuff. Whoops. I hope that's not carcinogenic. And we haven't got any of that yet, have we? So, oh dear, we've got no depth perception here, folks. All right, see, is that full? No. I guess the only thing we can do is go back upstairs.
The flicker, the bluish light.
Doesn't look good. I think I just stepped in something. Alright, so what are we doing? What's going on here? What are we missing? Okay. We've got... Nothing's in... Oh, look out. There's something there. What is that? Is it wood or is it like a turd? Bit of bread. Just could be anything really. Moldy bread. Can't really do anything else with it. Chemistry pot. A pot to contain mixtures of all sorts. Lantern is off. Press when in game, press F. Button X will turn it on. You know, we're playing on PC, so that's kind of tricky. Fuel for the lantern 5. 8 tinder boxes. There's our journal. We've got a slight headache, and otherwise we are all good. Okay, so doesn't look like we can interact with these in any other way. I'm missing something obvious. Is that a heat briquette? It looks like moldy bread, but let's just try this out. Nah. I thought maybe it'd let us light it with a tinderbox, you know. Grasping at straws. Grasping at straws. Alright, we don't know what's going on, so we're just going to head back up. There's nowhere else to go. I'm getting some pretty epic bass in my headphones. The entrance hall. Travelling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of some laboratory. Alright, that's the main hall that we were in before. Okay, so we're starting to get a bit of an idea. That's the laboratory. Whoa. And this is the wine cellar. There was a reference to the wine cellar earlier. He put... Yeah, okay. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Great! Okay, so the wine cellar is where those potions were. And now we need a key. Now, that's right. So let's get ourselves a key, shall we? Nothing in there. Where might that key be? Those bugs. Love them. Yeah, well, we could always do with an extra tinderbox. Can we light these? No, not really. Nothing hiding behind here. Okay, so we have no key. So, is there a secret button or a... It said it was locked and needed a key. We'll go back up here and have a quick look and see. Oh, hey. I didn't remember this last time. That looks like it's sealed off. Now we've got another door up here. Oh, we've got more. Archives. Well, we just came from the archives. And this doesn't go anywhere. Except for that door, which we can't open. Well, guys. Looks like we're at a dead end at the moment. Archives. Fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Yep, that's what you do. Turkish delights in Turkey. I actually like Turkish delights a lot. Okay, so the archives. This is all new. Who be there? Okay, so we're looking for a key, so let's not mess around. Those bugs are not cool. Yeah. Pretty much, it feels like that's what all we've been doing this game is just trashing everyone's place. Okay, let's see what the note says.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay, so the professor is Alexander, we think. Alexander of Brandenburg, who we want to kill. Oh, there's an orb. Okay, now let's just, we know how to open drawers now, so I do like this method. Yeah, it's a little bit of fun. Of course it's empty. Alright, so Alright. Oh, did I do that? Oh, wow, you can push... Alright, that's cool. Okay, so... No key, and no... We don't know... With the vials are down in the wine cellar. So... We'll just try and open this door before we get into the dark. Alright, so let's light this room up a tad. So we've got... There we go. Oh, wow. That door's just broken. That's the door we came in. So let's just keep searching. Another tinderbox. That. So we don't have anything else here. What have we got here? Another letter. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. Yes, so we're right. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. Ah, cults! I knew it! May no man break this seal. Willem? House of Gerrick. Okay. So someone's making pacts with the devil. Okay. Looks like this. Someone breathing down my neck. Alright. Let's keep moving. It's really dark in that corner. There's a door there. Oh, this was the room we were in just before, right? Yeah, well, we opened the drawers. Yeah, rightio. Okay, so... I don't remember that door being on the ground there, but never mind. Okay, so... Alright. Little chair in the corner. Can't open that. No, would have been too easy. Got orbs. Okay, a little bit creepy here. Wow, I got my first creep walking down that dark hallway. Hallways are creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like hallways. Okay. Oh wow. Looks nice. We're up pretty high. Alright. What was that? I'm not happy with not being able to use the lantern. So, fuel for the lantern. Lantern off. When in game, press F. Yes, button X to turn it on. And we've got oil. So we've got oil. We don't have to... Oh, okay. You have to refuel it. There we go. That would have been handy. Handy to know. I wonder if that's what... okay. Alright. Let's just get back into it. Alright. Okay, light these. Put the lantern away. Just quickly go through these drawers. Back in the lantern. Studium? It's the study, right? Okay. Let's have a quick look here. Nothing there. Don't know. How's that? It's like a pig.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay, well, that's enough to freak anyone out. And unfortunately, being trapped is right about where we're going to have to leave it, everyone, because this is the end of this episode. Thanks for joining me for the second episode of our Amnesia walkthrough. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you liked the episode, please consider hitting that sub button so we can do this more often. I'm working hard to improve and bring you some better content, so hit that bell notification if you haven't already, so you don't miss the next one. We've got some more Dead by Daylight on the way, along with a new killer episode coming soon. We've got an insane range of merch, and I've put the link in the description, along with a link to our Patreon page where you can provide a little extra support. Thanks so much for spending some time with us, and particularly for staying until the end. Until the next episode, be good to yourself and those that matter to you.